Thanks for watching. We are going live and we've got shows that's going to change the way you think. We're doing news today. We are doing money talk and we are doing Bible talk as well. I'm Teisha Powell. You are watching the show and now we can turn the show around and we can get our friends to see it. So we have the news to cover today. Okay, so we're going to cover these things on the news today. Okay, so we are going to cover what's going on with Trump, what is going on as well with Biden. Who's up against Biden? Why is somebody up against Biden? That's the question most of us are trying to find out. Why? How can somebody be running up against Biden? How can somebody be running up against Biden? That's going to be a problem, I think. We are doing this. Bingo. Got it good. The Lord is good. Okay. We're covering the news one by one. Okay, so what is going on today in America? Royal is in the house. Rod is in the house. MOB is in the house. God bless you all. It is an honor and a privilege to be here. Daddy Dave is in the house. I've got to do the news. 9:27, we'll stop at 10:30. DeSantis versus Trump. They're running. I'm Teisha Powell. I'm an independent journalist. Great Valley, Cardi B. Where you go, girl? You still have pinworms. I do go to Cardi B hairdresser. How could you tell? How could you tell that I go to Cardi B's hairdresser? Yeah, we use the same person. I'm in New York. I'm live in New York. I'm an hour away from the city. So Trump, DeSantis, and it's getting busy. Busy. Okay? What's going on? We've got Trump, DeSantis, Nikki Haley, Tim Scott, Mike Pence, Christie. That's about 6 we could name. That's a lot. That is a lot, okay? And that does not include, listen to this, it does not include the big party where Robert Kennedy decided he too is going to be running, okay? Robert Kennedy wants to run against Biden, but the DNC said that there will be no debate. So how will Robert Kennedy debate Biden? It ain't gonna happen, okay? I have 105 likes. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at T-Law, T-L-A-W, POW, P-O-W-1. We need subscribers because we want to give away free stuff. We want to give away $100, $200, even $1,000 a month to people that are needing it. But we need subscribers. We need to hit 100,000 views. Okay? We love people. We're about people. Who is on the other side? Other side of what? Nonsense. He should challenge Biden. Titan, how is he going to challenge? How is Kennedy going to challenge Biden when the DNC said there will be no debate? So how are the people going to know about Kennedy versus Biden if there is no debate? The DNC has a lot of power, and the DNC is for big government. Dorsey has a lot of money. Dorsey used to be, or he is, the co-founder of Twitter. So Dorsey is saying the DNC is like nonsense. But Dorsey's a young kid. Dorsey doesn't know yet that the DNC has a lot of power. But I can tell you, I don't see how Kennedy is going to even get a shot at Biden, let alone DeSantis and Trump. But they're all running and it's getting packed. What I don't like is that the voters are going to be split on you know what. There's too many people running on the GOP side, way too many options. And when people have too much options, guess what they do? They make bad options. Share this tape, let everybody come in. The more we have, the better it is. These are free shows. I'm trying to get everybody to watch so that I can continue to make more shows. We need life in this election. Biden cannot galvanize the base. Biden is the preference for the GOP, not the GOP. I apologize. Biden is a preference for big corporation, big government. So the bigger the government, the smaller the people. So Biden is going to crush more people by giving more power to corporations. All right, Alan is in the house. User 9172 is in the house. I am actually talking to my friends. I am live on TikTok and we're going on YouTube. And I'm Teisha Powell. I'm a digital journalist. I'm 47 years old, former Wall Street attorney. I am a writer. I've written for television shows well over 10 years. And most people are familiar with my work. I went live on Twitter. I've been on Fox News, Newsmax. I had 2 million on Twitter, so I think a lot of people know. And yes, I am for small government, but most importantly, I am for the creator and I am for family. That is why I do the shows that I do. Leon is following me. PJ followed. Come on, get those likes. 105. We need life in this election. Biden cannot galvanize the base. It's not up to us. It's up to what the DNC wants. Okay, whatever the DNC wants, the DNC is going to get. Okay, big government is extremely big, you know, and the people keep giving the government more power over us. So, Trump indictment. What do you guys think about the Bragg versus Trump? Well, Rep. Jim Jordon from DC got involved, and Bragg doesn't like that. So Bragg might not be getting his way on the lawsuit after all. You know why that is? Because federal trumps state. And Bragg is not even at a state level. He's at a city level. He's at a Manhattan level, which is the city part. I am an attorney and I'm telling you things. Bragg wanted points from Biden, but it doesn't look like Bragg's indictment against Trump is getting anywhere. Rep. Jim Jordon from DC is crushing Bragg with another lawsuit that Bragg must respond to, and that's going to slow Bragg down. That's why when people say that Trump is going to be indicted, I just kind of laugh because I think to myself, can't you all see this is a political ploy that Bragg is doing it to get cootie points? I mean, we all work jobs. We all want to please our bosses. Why wouldn't Bragg want to please Biden? And besides, being Attorney General, you're at the bottom. He's in his 40s or 50s by now. He wants promotion. Who doesn't want a promotion? You know, promotion is good for us all. So that's why I think Bragg did what he did, because Another thing as well is that I'm an hour from New York, Manhattan. I've got 9-year-old twins, and I would like to know why Bragg hasn't made the city any safer. Why is Bragg after Trump when Bragg should be around real crime? And there's real crime in New York, and Bragg has not done much about it, and he is still going after Trump, who creates. Must I tell you, Trump has created lots of jobs. So I'm not sure what the crime is when Trump created jobs. This is a political motivation, okay? It's motivated by power. They want power over us. Former President Donald Trump is like a private person who ran for office, and they do not want the outsiders, you and me. They do not want people who have no political background to come up against them. Okay? That is a problem. Okay? There is a problem when the government only wants the people. The government only wants certain people to have power. They only want politicians to have power. And Bragg had no private experience. I was a private attorney before I did this. So I was one of those people who started my law firm with $22 in my bank account. And you know, Bragg, he doesn't really have that experience. He's just a politician, you know? And that's part of what people are not happy with. They're not happy with the fact that politicians are career politicians because they're not able to, career politicians cannot relate to us. And that's a problem when a career politician cannot relate to us, because we are humans that work regular jobs. I know you see my comments. Make the comment again, please. I don't think I saw it. There's so many people making comments. I'm like trying to get through this as well because I only have an hour to go. Please go ahead and make your comments. I will respond to them. I love to respond to comments. I'm a former school teacher, former adjunct business law professor. Teaching is my life. I love it. I love people. I love to educate people. Good morning from Long Island, beautiful lady. I'm on Long Island as well. Good morning. God bless you all. It is really an honor and a privilege to come into your homes and tell you the stories and the news of the day. It is really an honor and privilege. People are souls, and every soul is equal to another soul. You and I are on a spiritual journey, and it's going to lead us back to God. And you and I are brothers and sisters. It's just that here, the government tried to let us attack each other, but everybody is one. All right. I've got to get up because I have to get something. I've got to get that makeup procedure stuff. So I'm going to just grab them and then I'm just going to come back. And I want to apologize for doing that. This is just one of the things, when you're on TV, it's never perfect, okay? But people want me to go over skincare today. I'll do that later, but thank you so much. So now let's see. Can you make back your comment, please? Can you give me back your comment? I would love. You live in Westbury, New York. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, Westbury, New York. First of all, let me explain something to you. Long Island, New York is the most expensive suburban in the whole America. Now, one of my, someone who's listening on with us, his name is Ralph, I'm not telling his last name. He lives in Westbury, New York. That is the most expensive suburb in America. What a blessing to have you on. It's good to know people are successful in America, especially with this inflation. So Westbury, New York in the house. God bless you all. I'm in the Hamptons, New York. Sometimes I'm down in Florida. My beautiful queen, what would you want in a relationship that makes you happy? That's a good question. What would I want in a relationship that makes me happy? I'm 47 years old. And if I could tell my younger self, what would I have done differently? Number one, ladies, I would have waited longer for the right one. The right one would have showed up. Number two, I would have kept my mouth quiet more often. Sometimes you tell your goals and the people around you destroy it. Number three, look for somebody who has integrity. Okay, ladies? Look for a man with integrity. Stop looking at the job he has and the money in his bank account. Look for a man that has integrity. Look for a man that is close to his parents. Okay? Look for a man that is close to his parents. If a man does not have a relationship with his mother or father, you're up for something bad. So look for a man that is close to his parents and respect men. They are the head of the house. Okay? We respect men. They are the head of the house. But we are not slaves. We are women that are going to follow God's calling, and we are going to serve our husbands. So that's what I would say that I would look for. I would look for more character than the external good-looking man with, you know how it is. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you. God bless you all. We've got to get back into our lesson for the day. So we talk about Bragg versus Jim Jordon. So Bragg is getting some heat from Rep Jordon. Rep Jordon is going to keep putting pressure on Bragg until Bragg probably dropped that case, because we know the indictment against Trump is much to do about nothing. If you read the indictment, which I did, and I'm an attorney, litigator, former Wall Street lawyer, I read that indictment. And first of all, Michael Cohen is the main star, and everybody knows that Michael Cohen, he was in jail, he was a lawyer. If it was so bad, if the Trump organization was so bad, why didn't Michael Cohen leave before? Is he an opportunist? He's just looking to go from one era to the next. That's what we need to find out about Cohen. What is his motive for being the star witness? And will the jury trust Cohen, who also was jailed? You know, we got to think about those stuff as well. Cohen is not the most credible person for this indictment. So Bragg has a lot of holes in his indictment. But you know what? Maybe Bragg isn't doing it to take Trump down. Maybe Bragg is just doing it to get more momentum. And like I said, New York is in a pretty bad position now. And so Bragg might want to stay away that. The Daily Beast. Okay, as you know, DeSantis' wife. Well, DeSantis running, and he brought his beautiful wife, Casey DeSantis, with him. And she had on a jacket, and the jacket must have said woke went somewhere to go broke. And the Daily Beast attack her as a woman. I have a beautiful voice, but thank you, my queen. Bless yourself every day. Thank you, Richard. God bless you so much. So the Daily Beast attacked this Santa's wife, Casey, and the Daily Beast called her, Casey, a Walmart Melina. Okay? Walmart Melina. Daily Beast, okay? They're saying Casey's a Walmart Melina. In my defense to Casey, I'm a woman, I'm a 47-year-old mother of two, and I'm saying that shame on the Daily Beast. Why do I say shame on the Daily Beast? Number one, Casey DeSantis is a woman, okay? They're only attacking her because she's a conservative woman, okay? If she was for big government, they wouldn't have attacked her. Casey DeSantis is a mother, okay? She's a mother of children. They're attacking every single mother that walked this planet. Casey DeSantis is a wife, okay? She is a wife to someone who's running, but do we attack those who are running or supporting their husbands? Is this the world we want to call America? Casey DeSantis is a career woman. Do you notice that they attack the career conservative women the most? Do you know why they attack the conservative women the most? Because a conservative woman can think for herself. Casey DeSantis, she's a cancer survivor, okay? And you're attacking a cancer survivor because it looks to me that if you have cancer in your body, you're disabled, and they're making fun of cancer survivors. So that is also wrong. And the biggest issue that I can see about this is the fact that they're attacking Walmart. Daily Beast is so out of touch with reality that they do not understand that a lot of parents, a lot of mothers, a lot of Americans shop at Walmart. And we do know that Walmart is cheap, but you shouldn't be putting people down, Daily Beast, for shopping at Walmart. Okay? That in itself is wrong because they're saying that poor people are cheap. That's what they're telling us. Because people that shop at Walmart, Walmart is cheap, poor people are cheap. That's another stereotypical of the Daily Beast. They're not in touch with reality. That's what happened with this big government. Can you say happy birthday to my friend Louis here? Happy birthday, Louis. Oh, God bless you. Louis in the house, and it's his birthday. From all of us here at Talk Time in New York, happy birthday to you, Louis. That's good to know. Absolute right. Yes, send stuff in. Since I have a beautiful voice. Thank you for my question. Bless you. I would love to hear your voice someday, Ralph. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at TLAWPOW1. Our subscribers on the YouTube channel and TikTok, we are going to be doing stuff with, we're going to pick and do stuff, but that's how we have a relationship through the subscription, because I'm doing this because I'm connected to you, and I assume you feel connected to me. I can feel your energy, and I'm sure you can feel mine. We're all one, okay? We're all one. And yes, I'm going to open the studio up in Manhattan so that other people can come in. Kamala Harris, you know, Kamala Harris' father is Jamaican. You know, I'm Jamaican as well. So I'm kind of obsessed with Kamala Harris because she's a Black woman that is vice president, and she's of Jamaican descent. So am I. I'm of Jamaican. I was born in Jamaica, and I've been coming here since I was 5. My kids are born U.S. citizens, so they're like half Jamaican, half Norwegian. Kamala Harris' father was born in Jamaica. He's Jamaican. He's very educated, just like most Jamaicans. So are my family. Most of us have PhD. We're all college professors. The good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. The first ones to come out of Jamaica. So what I'm having a problem with Kamala Harris is, and she's also some form of Indian. So she's Indian Jamaican. So I'm happy for her because she's Black, and that's good. And she's a woman, but she doesn't have any kids. She doesn't have any kids. She doesn't have any kids. Do you have a talking show? I want you to know, my queen. Do you have a talk show? I do have a talk show. It is on YouTube, and it's going to open up for live people. So I do need this is going to open up. I'm going to do live shows, but you have to be a subscriber to get in on the live shows. So subscribe to my YouTube channel. My subscribers, my partners. I call them my partners because that's who my subscribers are. They are the ones that partner with me. They're the ones that believe in me, and that's why they're subscribing. We want to hit 100,000 subscribers within 6 months. We already have 150,000 views. We got 2 million views on Twitter before. And also, we've been writing shows for the last 13 years. So we know that the American people know that the world love our shows because we keep writing the shows because people keep showing up. But we need subscribers because these are our partners. Subscription is free. It is free. And it allows us a chance to fly some subscribers out to New York to even, give us feedback on the shows because I can't make a show without a viewer. And the viewers know what they want to watch. And I love for viewers to be part of the show so they can tell me. So yeah, I do have a talk show and it is called Talk Time with Teisha. It is once or twice a week on YouTube. We do not know when we're releasing them. So you subscribe to our YouTube channel at TLAWPOW1. It is a free subscription, and then you get the email of the shows. Also, you get to email us as a subscriber, and then we could also Zoom in together and do a show because I'd love to have at least 8 of my subscribers doing a show with me, okay? And then I want to have some of the subscribers that are going through some tough time. I want them on the show as well because we want to give. We want to give because God gave to us. We want to give to others, okay? So that's enough plug-in for my show. So we talked about Kamala Harris. She went to a school, Kamala Harris. Remember, she has no children. She's a career woman. That's all she is a career woman. I have kids. I'm not just a career woman. I took time off to have 2 kids. So I have a family, okay? I'm a career woman with a family. It's a lot different than a career woman with no family. It's a lot easier when you don't have any family. Kamala Harris went to a school and she read a book and she bashed conservatives. Just bashed us just like that in front of kids. Kids' minds are so vulnerable. So Kamala Harris was bashed by a lot of the small government, media, because you don't bash kids and tell them bad stuff about conservatives. Because if you understand one thing about conservatives, they're for a traditional family and they're for God. You don't bash people because they're for God. It's either Pride Month or Truth Month, okay? We can't do both, okay? I hope everyone has a wonderful day and beautiful lady be blessed. I have a lot to do today. I understand, Ralph. We all have a lot to do, especially when you live in America. We are in a workaholic culture. But I can tell you, I do 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. The Chinese are doing 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. We're not going to be able to beat the Chinese. They work very, 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 very hard. So that's going to be a problem for a lot of us. We're going to have problems beating the Chinese because they work harder than us. It is. So that was Kamala Harris. I told you Kennedy's jumping in the race. Jack Dorsey's helping him out. Jack Dorsey has a lot of money. He's a co-founder of Twitter, so media is not a problem. But the problem is power. DNC said, I am not going to have any. So DNC said they're not going to have any debate against Biden. So what is Kennedy running for? What is Kennedy running for? I don't know. Power? How does he get power? How is Kennedy going to go over Biden? That's going to be a problem. We're going to watch though, because that's going to be funny. Okay. The war in Ukraine continues. Russia is still fighting with Ukraine. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no war that's okay. God created life, and only God can take life. The power for war is all demonic. Pray for the war in Ukraine to end. Real people are dying every day, and we cannot keep ourselves quiet, okay? And the fight is not about badness. The fight is about power, money, and land. So we cannot kill others so we can get land. That's called greed. That's what it's called. Every war is either a war for land or it's a war over religion stuff. There's no religious stuff in this one. It's envy and land. And it's wrong, it's wrong, it's wrong. It reminds me, this war reminds me of Hitler attacking Jews because the Ukraine prime minister is Jewish. And that's why they started the war. They use the Jewish name as a reason to fight the war. Jewish people are not people that hate people. Jesus came as a Jew. God created Jews. Everybody, every Christian, start praying and fasting for this war to end. People are dying every day from this war. Nothing good is coming from it. And nothing good can come from killing people. We are not barbarics. We understand life is precious. All of us are equal. Everybody on this earth is equal. Why can one country war with another? These things are wrong. They are very, very wrong. Speak of war. War on poverty in America isn't working. America now has the most poor people than any other country in the world. And that's a shame, big government. That's a shame. We are the richest or the second richest country in the world. And we have the most poverty, not to mention the homeless people in California. What's going on? Call up big government. Homelessness is big in California. I was there recently in San Diego, and I'm telling you, I thought I was in a third world country. Hi, it's Teisha Powell with Red, White Truth. So you like shows like this? Not a problem. We're on social media. We're not on Twitter. We're on Instagram. Our information just popped up. We're on Gab. Information just popped up as well. We're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. All the information for our social media is being popped up. And you know what? The old-fashioned way. What about just going to our webpage? insurancelawyertish.com. Yeah, I still practice law, but you know what? I'm excited and I just want to bring to you more of these shows. If you want to see more of these programs, reach out to us on social media. We are looking forward to hearing from you. All right? So get us on social media. We're not on Twitter. We're on YouTube, Facebook, and we're on all others. All the information pop up. We'll see you. All right. Oh, I cannot minimize it when I'm taping. So we are live. So thank you for tuning in. I'm just gonna keep turning the segment because it doesn't show well. It shows well for one, but not the other. And I'm also going to go ahead. We're going to cover skincare. Have your friends tune in. We're going to do more live shows on Twitter and TikTok. You know, God is good. You know, when I'm 47, when I started this show, everybody said I was too old. And I'm not. And I'm going shortly. We're going to have another segment. I'm going to be taping some movie stars. So I'm going to bring their segment back to you. So what an honor and a privilege to be here. I'm Teisha Powell, and we're going live. We're going to cover the news, and go ahead and send me your questions. I'll respond. Okay. So we covered some of the news. I'm Teisha. Thanks for coming in. And we're going to cover some money news as well, okay? So I'm just looking for my page where I need to start off again, okay? So we talked about Pride Month being God's month. This is God's land. And we are just not accepting that truth versus fiction is what this is about. Truth is found in the Bible, fiction is found in our lives today because woke is a joke. Biological man can never have a woman, can never have a baby. A biological woman who is converted to a transgender man through medicine can get pregnant. So the illusion that we were sold isn't real. Okay, so that was Pride Month, and they're having a lot of festival this month. And some of these festivals have sex toys, according to Fox News, edible graphics from Disney Art. I'm just going with what Fox News said today. And they have their own slam. And the lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender Q slam Target, because Target has lost billions of dollars, and Target is doing what's wise now. Target wants to step away from politics, which is very clever because Target is just a store. You know, it makes billions, but you're a store, Target. Don't become a political ploy. Most of us just want to shop there. We don't want to be we don't want our corporations to be part of political movements. So Target is finally doing what's right, but the gay and lesbians, they're not happy. They slammed Target for not going through with it. Not so Target is being slammed, according to Fox News, by 200 lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender Q. They're angry that Target didn't stand up to the boycott, but Target was lost billions of dollars, and reality is Target is not a politician. They are a corporation that makes a profit, and that's what they should stick to, and that's what everybody was trying to tell Target and Bud Light and all these other ones. Just stick to what you do best and stay out of politics, because woke is a political movement. It's against conservative people and faith. It's against truth found in the Bible. So that's what people are fighting. They're fighting truth, and it's going to be something big. And speak of truth, what's going on in California? State Farm and Allstate are pulling out of California. Insurance companies are leaving California. Big government destroyed California. I tell people all the time, I go to California, I go to San Diego, LA. There's so many homeless people in California, people. There's a lot of poverty in America, and there's a lot of poverty in California. And that has to do with big government interfering in the lives of people. I know nobody wants to believe it, but big government is really the problem. Big government has never been the solution. It's always been a problem. So I'm telling people, big government is not your friend. All right? Small government isn't perfect either, but you are responsible for yourself. And so when you have big government telling you what to do, eventually you won't think for yourself. That's why I'm against big government. I am for small government, okay? I do not entice any riot. All I'm doing is speaking what I feel people should know, which is the truth. And where is the truth? It's from the Bible. It's not from me. I'm just a journalist. I'm just a legal research writer. I'm just a lawyer with a JD degree, like the people that control us in DC. And I'm just bringing truth to you. And I look at what goes on in the world, and I check it with the word of God. And then I determine that truth is the word of God, because I try to challenge the Bible and I was not successful, because the Bible is truth. And we don't want to accept that there's a creator, because if we accept there's a creator, then we have to follow the rules. People want pleasure now. People want to live now. Speak of which, pleasure now. Arnold Schwarzenegger said, this is it. He said, there is no heaven. Heaven is not a reality. But Arnold did say he is not an expert in spirituality, which is true. It's very sad, Arnold, that you do not believe in heaven. Heaven exists. It's in the Bible. My name Jesus came and told us about it. Okay. So also too, some of us on earth are not living for pleasure. We are living to go to heaven. So not everybody live for pleasure, Arnold. I pray someday you'll find spirituality. We are going to talk more about the Target. So as you know, according to Fox News, the designer for the clothes that got pushed out of Target, you know, those liberal clothes that nobody's really, hi, how are you? Stephen in the house and Tom is in the house. Happy birthday, Ricky. Come on in, everybody. Come on, watch. We are going to do live shows weekly. Eventually, we are going to zoom in and we are going to be taking your calls. This is Talk Time with Teisha. I'm the host. Good to see you. We're covering the news, and we're going to cover the money news next, okay? It's an honor and a privilege to be here. Yes. Thank you so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. I am a journalist. I'm working from home these days. So we're talking about Target with the woke. Target pulled back out of woke, which was smart for Target to do. But then we know the designer, the satanic designer, Eric Carnell, Carnall, he was the one who designed the clothes. That's the controversial and that created that $1 billion loss. And he's not happy that Target actually pulled out. Okay, so he's a satanic. He's part of a satanic, which is a cult. There are three main religions, which are not cults, which are normal religion, which is Muslim, Christianity, and Judaism. Okay, those are the three main religion. They believe in one God, and they have the same consistency about God. So obviously, logic tells us there's one God. How do I know that? 96% of the world believe in a higher power. They believe in God. Only 4% of the population do not believe in God. So the majority rules, okay? The majority say there's a God, there is a God, okay? The Bible, the Torah, and the book that the Muslims use, they also said there is a God, okay? And as you know, there's a lot of intelligent people in all these nationalities. So the Satanism movement believes in pronoun, which I don't believe. You're either born man or woman. I'm not a doctor, but doctor cannot create life and doctor cannot change your biological body. It doesn't matter what they said. It's my understanding after doing a lot of research that the doctor will continue. You'll continue to take medicine. If you don't, you're going to turn back. Biological people don't need to take medicine. If they don't, they churn. Whatever you're born is whatever you are. Whatever the doctor is telling you and converting you to, it's just an illusion. And do not be fooled by what you see in the media. A man is not having a baby. It's a biological woman that got changed into a man. Okay, the only transgender men that are having babies were never born men. They were born women, okay? So I have nothing against transgender. I've been a landlord. I've had transgender tenants. I'm just for the word of God and the truth. That's all I'm for. We've got to live in truth. We cannot live in fantasy land, okay? That's the problem with media and internet. Sometimes it creates a fantasy land and we need reality, okay? Satanism. What's Satanism? Well, the first place that mentions Satan is in the Bible. And now we know that there's a religion that do not worship him. I did do the research because I was attacked on TikTok for not knowing what Satanism. So I did look it up and they are right. They do not worship Satan. They admire Satan. Okay. It was founded in 1966 by somebody in America. and they got the information from the Bible who Satan was, and it looks like Satan revealed himself to them the way Jesus said Satan would reveal himself, as a liar. Okay, so they believe Satan told them they can have pleasure now and that he's okay. God is okay with everybody as well. God is okay with everybody. It's a lie to think God love. That's what Jesus told us, to love everybody. Be careful, people of Satanism, because at the end of the day, wherever Satan is going, we do not want to go. So may the Lord have mercy upon those people. Now, the transgender women in sports, they are like beating the other ones. So a biological man who is now a transgender woman from a procedure can run against other women. That transgender man is always going to be faster than a woman. But now he's a woman. He's not a woman. He's still a man looking like a woman, but he's not biologically a woman. So what we should have is biologically whatever you are born with, that's the race you should go in. And biological, whatever you born with is what you will die with. Biologically, that's all it is. Okay, stop playing little games. Stop giving in to that 5% population that wants us to be part of their sinful, lustful life. Okay, what's going to be next? Are we going to go ahead and have drunken people also get to drink and drive? I mean, what are we going to do? Push every sin on people? Is that what we're going to do? That's what the woke culture is about. It is about wreck our kids' education. That's what it is about. Wreck our kids' education. That's what the woke culture is about. They're not telling you anything else different. As a former school teacher, former adjunct business law professor, do not let the government think for your kids. You think for your kids. You tell your kids, garbage in, garbage out, content in, content out. Watch what they're doing. You tell them what's right versus what's wrong. Government will never tell your child right from wrong. Government have motives, and it's not the motives that we want. Okay? So transgender women, the liberal women who are also writing magazines, are saying that these trans men that turn into women should run, but it's not a fair system because women are again being left behind. I don't think people understand that women are a target for big government. Okay, big government love to suppress women. Okay, big government see women as the weaker vessel, and we're not. We are all equal. Man and woman are equal. Yes, men might be the head of the house. Men probably have more physical energy than a woman. But a woman and a man, when you put the brain together, I mean, you're in school, some women are smarter than some men. We have to stop suppressing women. We know overseas they suppress women, and now we're seeing that this sports thing is going to suppress women. It's going to leave women behind, not forward. We're leaving women behind. We will not see women winning sports if a biological man is able to compete with women. Okay? If a biological man is able to compete in sport with women, we're not going to see many women winning sports anymore. So women are being actually suppressed by this transgender movement. Women are not coming forward. We are going backwards. And let me explain something to you. A lot of people are against women, okay? The Bible is not against women, but a lot of people on this earth are against women progressing. As you know, on television, there was a time that a woman could not stay on after 50. That was cable channel for you. We even said Don Lemon kind of like took a jab at Nikki Haley for being in her 50s running for office. Don Lemon was able to say that Nikki Haley is not in her prime. People think it's okay to jab at women. They tell you this lie that after 50 as a woman, the older you get, the less you are. These are lies, people. These are lies. I've heard it most of my life. I'm a 47-year-old and I'm not on cable, I'm on the internet. And I've been told, get off, get off, get off, you are old. It's time for us to stop picking on mid-aged women, okay? Stop it. We are mothers, we have careers, and we are, we are wives to people. We love people. We cannot stop the aging process, but we're not done because we're 50. And I'm telling every woman that you are worth everything, okay? Your career, your looks, you're not done. Nobody is done till they leave this planet, okay? So men, it's time for you to start respecting women over 50, okay? They have a lot of wisdom, okay? And as you could tell now, the Me Too movement have pushed and projected a lot of women to be successful. I gotta tell you, the Kardashians are one of the people that I admire a lot. And that's because you see people like Christiana, they're in their 60s and they're still pushing the envelope about what women should look like. So lift your head up, women. You could do all things, okay? There's no shortage in any man or woman. Now we got to talk the money news. The money news. What's going on with the money news? Commercial real estate is about to crash. What's going on? Apparently, a lot of these people who took out stuff in the commercial real estate, guess what happened? You won't believe it. They took out interest-only payments. So some of their payments are like, they took out like a 5% interest only for 5 years. And the interest rate is now gone up to 8%. So now all of a sudden, you're not paying 3, you're paying 9. Ow! President Biden, slow down the interest rate. The commercial real estate is about to crash. President Biden, slow down the interest rate. There's a lot of mom and pops. May the Lord have mercy upon them. I am the author of the Homeowner's Guide to Surviving Foreclosure. I helped hundreds of people and I got to go back in and help the commercial people. And I got to tell you what's going on with the commercial real estate. The interest rate is about to reset and a lot of people are defaulting. And the only thing we could do is try to do some modification, loan workout, or maybe President Biden could just slow down the interest rate so that people could actually get to save the property. Are we in a housing bubble? Elon Musk seemed to think so. Elon Musk, however, admitted that he's not an expert in real estate. Elon Musk makes most of his money from cars, okay? So Elon Musk, we cannot take 100% of what he's saying on the real estate bubble, okay? Elon Musk was refuted by Reddit CEO. Okay, Reddit CEO said we're not in a housing bubble. We're in a commercial crash, real estate crash, but not a housing bubble. I have to say, as an author of the book about housing and being an expert in real estate and marketing, I do not see the residential housing bubble. I do see commercial market. It's going to take a tank. And I think that's going to create some restrictions. And some parts, real estate is local, everyone. Not every part is going to crash, okay? The housing that crashed in 2008, they're set. But I'm telling you, Austin is crashing, San Francisco is crashing. The ones that actually did not crash in 2008, they're going to crash. And let me explain something to you. I'm going to do my map so that people see that we're not in a housing bubble. In 2007, 2008, if you had bought in Fort Lauderdale, Florida, if you had bought a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,200 square feet townhome in Victoria Park, you paid $400,000 for it. In 2011, the market crashed. 2009, the market crashed. That 400 went to 258, and that lasted for 10, 15 years. In 2020, the inflation came around and everything got adjusted. So did the housing market got adjusted, and then prices went back up to 2007. So Elon Musk, I'm here to tell you, I know you admit you're not an expert in housing, and I appreciate that. But cycles of real estate show me that this is a 2007 market. There will be pocket areas that will pop in the housing market, but it's not going to be something that's all over. The problem with housing in America is extremely expensive now. So young people should probably try to look at digital asset, digital real estate, try to start a business now. Therefore, you could build equity in that business and probably sell it for your down payment. But you got to figure a way to catch the market, young people. And one of the fastest way to catch the market is to start a business, and hopefully you could scale that business, sell that business, or get enough cash flow to get a down payment. The next thing young people can do is get a second job. By getting a second job, they could save that money, or they could cut costs on the first job and take that money. Some young people are moving in with parents, do that to save as well. Look into FHA, first-time home buyers as well. That works as well, but do not give up. The market is high, and they're also stretching the payments out to 40 years. So that's another thing young people need to do as well. Okay. So we talk about commercial, we talk about a housing market. Now we're going to talk about the big stuff that's going on, digital assets. So digital assets are here to stay. What are digital assets? Web pages, anything you do over the internet, e-commerce, YouTube, anything that you're doing over the internet that's probably making a profit or people are there seeing is now digital assets. Cryptocurrency, that's digital asset. The problem with cryptocurrency, aside from Bitcoin, there is like 23,000 of them or 22,000. But guess what? Eventually they're going to incorporate to one. And the federal government went on the internet. They're creating a digital asset too. So young people, I know you're looking at the housing market. Maybe you should check out the digital asset. And from digital asset, we are going to do skincare for the next 5 minutes. I am 47 years old and I am a writer. And I am a mom of 2, and I live in New York. And people say to me, how is it that I look this way? And I'm here to tell you, it is not a miracle. God is no respecter of person. I use products. I use OTC products, over the counter. And I want to go over some of them with you today, because this is my stuff, man. I love doing products. This is just something that I admire. And I am 47, and I know I'm going to age. I am going to age gracefully. That's my motto. So the first thing I do, I put sunscreen on. I don't have a copy of a sunscreen here, but sunscreen is what I use on my face and my neck. I do that every day ritually, because if you read what it says on sunscreen, it says that that it can stop anti-aging. So I do sunscreen. Okay. Number 2, I drink a lot of water. Water is very good for you. Water is good. Number 3, I meditate. I try to be I try to have gratitudes. In fact, I need to be grateful for 5 things today. I'm grateful that I'm alive. I'm grateful for my children. I'm grateful for my baby father. I'm grateful for God. And I'm grateful for nature. Nature is very, very pretty. So just try to be grateful every day. Understand the older you get, the more wisdom you have. Please subscribe to our channel as well. We have over 120,000 views and counting. So subscribe. We've got a lot in store. So after I do the water, I do the sunscreen. I like to wash my face with something that has vitamin C. And I get this. This I got from Amazon. I don't spend a lot of money on my OTCs. Remember, I'm not a doctor. I'm just telling you the things that I use, because people always said to me, why at 47 I look this way? And so I'm just like showing to you what I do. So that's what I do. Do your research. I do a lot of writing and I do product reviews, and I can't wait to do another product review with you. So now dermatologists in America, they are going crazy over these kind of product. So I did this one. This is Skin Suitical, okay? I do this every day. It's a little pricey. I'm not going to take it from that, but I try to put very little on, and also, you know, I try to put a little on the neck, and I try to stretch it because it is a very pricey product. It's over 100 for it. I splurge on that. I gotta tell you that, because at 47 years old, I'm not taking any chances. I also use this one, Skin Suitical. Where am I getting this information from? I saw a dermatologist in New York, and the dermatologist in New York recommended the Skin Suitical, and then I did a lot of research on it, and then I found out that a lot of dermatologists in the United States use Skin Suitical. I am 47-year-old writer and mom of 2. I look 22. I would like to tell you some of what I've been using. This is one of the best products on the market. I do not use it when I'm doing the Skin Suitical though. So sometimes I take a break from the Skin Suitical. That is Estee Lauder. It's revitalizing. It is on the pricey side as well. When you open it, it looks this way. She's got the little flop. I love the little flop. Oh, I wish you could smell it. This is so good. This product is so amazing. Estee Lauder knows how to do this stuff. Like I said, it's very pricey, but it's worth the money. And you want to do very little. Within a very short time, you're going to notice your face glow. Okay? Yeah, my face is glowing. Okay? Do not mix the Estee Lauder with the Skin Suitical, either one or the other. And then, of course, there's another Estee Lauder. Okay? Can you see it? Can you see it? Estee Lauder. Good. This is one of the good ones. This is the package. Just got this one. This is so good. Look at it. Look at that one. Oh my goodness. Do you see it? So good, isn't it? Oh, good God, we have. I'm opening it. Opening it. It's one of those spray ones. It comes out wet. I'm just gonna do the neck. No, just one. It smells very good. It smells very good. It's shiny. It's very shiny. It's pricey. It has Vermont vitamin C, and it has serum in there. All right, my producer said we are out of time. I'm Teisha Powell. Thanks so much for watching. We were live. We covered a lot. We're gonna cover more. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Teisha Powell from all of us here in New York, from Talk Time, from iNews TV. Thanks so much for watching, and see you real soon. Take care. God bless.